So today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the most epic class setup in Black Ops 3 multiplayer, so make sure to smack the like button and let's get straight into it. So I've used this gun for a while now and I love it each and every time I use it. All of its stats are perfect and I would even say it's probably the best gun in the game. Now let's talk about this class setup, and we're going to go with the primary first, and we're going to be using the almighty Vesper, ladies and gentlemen. This gun is utter filth. It is the strongest and most powerful gun I've came across in Black Ops 3, and it's just a fantastic all-round weapon. So the primary weapon, like I've already mentioned, is going to be the Vesper, and now the attachments are important for making this gun the best you can make it. You're going to be wanting to equip the reflex sight. If you can use the iron sight, I recommend using the iron sight, but I love a reflex sight. I use the ELO, but it's personal preference what you want to do here. And then you want to attach the grip, which will help with that recoil when aiming down sight. And then you want the quick draw that will help you get your gun up faster when aiming down sight. Now something that I would recommend to put on the primary gunfighter 1 wildcard so you can stick another attachment on your Vesper. I always recommend using a silencer on any weapon just so you're not lighting yourself up for the enemies to see on the minimap. I would recommend sticking that on there, but that would come at a sacrifice of another slot on your custom class. So feel free to do this and feel free not to do this. It's entirely up to you, it's personal preference. But let's move on to the secondaries now. And we're not actually going to be using a secondary in this class setup because we want to use the rest of our remaining slots for perks and other stuff like that so we can make this class the best it can be. So that's why we're going to dodge the secondary and the lethal slots and just stick a concussion grenade on this class setup just so we can disorient the enemies and make their movements a little bit slower so we have more of an advantage of taking them down if we need to use this concussion grenade. But now moving on to the perk setup, and the perk number 1 choice for me is going to be 6th Sense, which I find is fantastic when you're running through narrow doorways, and it will light up your minimap telling you a direction which a enemy is going to be in. So it's great for that, so you know instantly where an enemy will be, so you can turn around very quickly and just take him out. It's a really useful perk to have, and I recommend that for perk number 1. Perk number 2 is going to be Scavenger, which will help us replenish ammo for the Vesper because we haven't got a secondary, so we're going to have to keep on top of our ammo, and Scavenger will help us do that whilst also replenishing our tactical once we have used that, so we can always get our concussion grenade back using Scavenger. Perk number 3 is going to be Awareness, simply because we want to hear where the enemies are, and we can do that very well using Awareness. So if you've got your headset on, you can hear the enemy's movements, your enemy's actions a hell of a lot clearer than without this perk. So I really recommend using Awareness on this class setup. So the specialist of choice for myself would be Outrider, just because of its Vision Pulse feature, which allows us to pulse the surrounding area to reveal all enemies within the range. So that is really useful if we're in a high score streak and we need to see where the enemies are. If we're deep in the enemy spawn, we can actually see them through walls, giving us that extra advantage on when going in for the gun battle. Moving on to score streaks, and we're going to be using the UAV for our first one. This is only a score point of 500, and this will allow us to light up the enemies on the minimap showing their location, which is a great score streak to have because it's only 500 points. We're going to be showing the whole team where the enemies are, so it's a great thing to help out your enemy team when you're playing objective based game modes. And secondary, I would always go for the Wraith as well as the Wraps. I love these two score streaks, they're really effective for getting you more and more points on the board, so you're going to gain more XP in the long run. But these score streaks are just my personal preference. It's entirely up to you what you guys want to use, but for me and this class setup, I find these are the best score streaks to roll with when I'm looking to rank up fast so I can get to my prestige a lot quicker. And that's it for this video, guys, so let me know your thoughts and opinions on this class setup in the comment section below. If you liked it, then make sure to show me that by leaving a like rating on this video. Also, if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe for more Black Ops 3 content. And that's it from me, guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all in the next one.